Hey guys, it's Kyle from KyleRaps here, and I'm sorry for the very long break of making Xcode tutorials. It's school and everything, you know how it is. But I'm back and I'm ready to start making some more videos for you guys. Today it's about icon badges. So there's going to be a UI text field, and there's going to be two buttons, a reset button and a remind button. Now in here it sets the icon badge, which is the little number by the icon whenever you have, like, say, sometimes it'd be a notification or whatever. Like for this example, it's the user will be putting in, and then there'll also be a reset button which sets it back to 0. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and open up Xcode and create a new project, single view application, and we'll call this icon badges. We're going to be developing for the iPhone and using storyboards. Select create. And let me get your notepad out so you guys can follow along. What we're going to do first is go into the .h file and open up the braces. And first we need an IB outlet, UI text field, which is the text field that we're going to be doing. It's right down there. And then the star, and we're going to do edit, remind. Whoops. And of course the semicolon at the end.
It's 2 o'clock.
Next, we're going to do a int and then reminders. And then the semicolon. Now, outside of the braces, we're going to do an IB action, and we're going to call it the exact same thing, only, no, sorry, not the exact same thing, we're not there yet. Remind button. And we can just get rid of that part and enter a semicolon. Just under the first IB action, we're going to enter a second IB action. IB action. And we're going to call this reset button. And again, get rid of this part and a semicolon. After you're done this, we can just go into the .m and we'll do all the code so we can just be ready and set it all up in the main storyboard later. But now we're going to just put in your IB action the remind button. And since we got rid of this part in the .h, we're going to need to get rid of it in the .m. In here, just go ahead and open up two brackets and type UI application shared application, close one bracket, and then type set application icon badge number. That is not that button, is it? Nope, we're actually going to do set... Where am I here? We don't need the integer. We're going to just open up two brackets, type in edit, remind, and then text. Close one bracket, then write int value, and then close both those brackets and enter a semicolon. And now that's done for the first button there. Now we need to go to the second one, second IB action, which is called reset button. Again, get rid of this part as we did in the .h. Then open up two brackets, type UI application again, shared application, close one bracket, set application icon badge number, and then this is where we enter the integer, which is the reset of 0, and then semicolon. Now let's go connect it and put in all of our objects. So first thing we need to do is click the view, go to the attributes section, and we're going to set the size to 3.5. And that's it for that. Let's go ahead and put in our two buttons. So there's one button, and there's our second button. Let me just organize that. Now we need a UI text field, and we'll put that just above, like so. And now we go ahead and select View Controller, and then click Connections, and then drag Edit Remind to the UI text field, and then click Remind button to the first button there, and then select Touch Up Inside, select Reset button, and then again Touch Up Inside. Now let's rename this, and we're going to rename it to Remind, in brackets, set icon badge. And we'll drag that and center. And this one we're going to name it reset icon badge to 0. And that's it. Now we can just go ahead and run this in the simulator. And if all goes well, and we did it correctly, then we should be good. So, okay, we need to just go ahead and change this. So we're going to copy that, because in Xcode there's this bug I found, and whenever you type in here, it doesn't actually change it, and it just sets it to nothing, and that really bugs me a lot. So, and you have to actually go click the button, go in here, change this, and it would fix again. But you have to do all your connections, and that's just something that Apple needs to fix. Let's run this again. There. Okay, so we have our UI text field, which has our keyboard, but as you'll notice, it has the normal layout of the keyboard with letters. If you don't want letters and you only want the numbers, instead of just going to here, then you can actually select the UI text field, click Attributes, and click Keyboard. Now you have a whole whack of options to different keyboards. So like URL, number pad, phone pad, name pad, email address, and so on. But what we're going to do is we're going to select number pad, and now we can run this again. Select the UI text field, and it will only come up with the number pad. So let's go ahead and enter the number of 13. Remind. Now if we go out, as you can see, it has the icon badge of 13 there. We can go back in, select Reset, go out, and as you can see, there's nothing. Now you can enter 0, and it won't come up with anything. But if you enter 1, it will come up with 1. And I think you can enter quite a bit, but there is a limit to it. I'm pretty sure. Yep. It only shows certain, and it just messes it all up, like 2, like I didn't enter 2. We can try that. We'll just try and find it. Okay, that's it. You can enter up to 4 numbers, and it will show all 4 numbers. So like we can go 4, 8, 2, 6, set, and it sets that number. So it's pretty useful if you want a reminder app. Now this is for a user to do this. If you were to do this for Notification Center, that's a completely different circumstance. So that would be a different tutorial for a different time. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you with all your applications. If you could watch any of my other videos and like them, that would be great. And if you have any suggestions, you can Skype me at kylegreenlaw, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is Kyro Apps, of course. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.